Let's go. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hello, hello. Welcome, Elizabeth. How you doing, my love? How's everyone doing? What's going on Facebook? What's going on YouTube? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. You guys are too kind. It's been quite a journey. It has been quite a journey. As you guys coming in, please like, share, and comment. And if you're too kind, and it's not too much trouble to ask, go ahead and click subscribe to my YouTube channel. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the live event. Live coming to you from Rochester, New York. Presenting Aunt Maggie. My name is Magda Annette Soto, aka Aunt Maggie. I am your host of the most. Happy Thursday, guys. I hope you guys all had a lovely, wonderful, magical, amazing, outstanding day. And most of all, hello, my friend Brian. How you doing? I hope all is well. My condolences to you. But most of all, I hope you didn't let no one take your joy away. For too many times, we tend to get wrapped up of distraction and wrapped up with what the enemy does, and we let people take our peace away. People, place, or thing, we let them take our joy away. Thank you, guys. As you coming in, please like, share, and subscribe. Comment. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Coming to you live from Rochester, New York. Your girl and your one and only Aunt Maggie. Cuckoo! Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Work was outstanding, Brian. Very busy. Very busy. And my apologies for not being consistent and coming here every day. But I went back to the workforce, and there's been like meeting after meeting after meeting, and it's becoming a little challenging for me to come. Hi, Alina. How you doing, my love? It's been a little challenging for me to come and do the lives every day when I'm in somewhere else. So my apologies. Every time I can and are able to, I will come and show my face because I love coming here. I love to spread some joy, happiness, and a little guidance while I'm at it too. Because you guys help me more than I am helping you. I hope your day was magical. I hope your day was outstanding. And I hope you didn't let anyone take your energy or your peace. You're welcome, Brian. You're welcome. Today's topic we're going to be talking about is flowing with the current. Flowing with the current. And it goes a little something like this. Have you ever gone on a river rafting trip? Hi, Barbara. How you doing, my friend? Have you ever gone on a river rafting trip? If you have, imagine what would have been. Have what? Sorry. Imagine how it would be like if you guide thought. It would be interesting to have you go up the river rather than down. The excitement of the trip would wane very quickly as you attempted the arduous task of fighting the current by going against the flow. We wouldn't accept a guy like that, would we? But in our inner lives, so often we do just that. Daily, our attitudes and beliefs about abundance launch us into the river of life and cause us to struggle upstream. If, for instance, we think that life is like a pie and there's not enough to go around, we will end up hungry. Or if we believe that we deserve only a meager supply of respect, happiness, or dollars, that's probably what we will receive, which feels a lot like bucking the current. Because remember, guys, whatever we think about and think about, we bring it to our lives. Years ago, while taking a workshop on prosperity, a woman friend and I came face to face with limiting beliefs that kept us from entering the flow of abundance. We were asked to write down how much yearly income we wanted. Oh, I remember when I was asked that. And you know what? A side note, when I was asked to start to manifest what is it, the income that I wanted for my life, I came across, I was stuck because I've never received anything more than perhaps $3,000 a month. So for me to come up with a high number was very challenging because if I've never received that amount, how would I even begin to know what to ask for? And out of curiosity, a long time ago, and perhaps it was probably a year ago, I found the paper the other day. I started writing things that I wanted. I started writing things that I wanted to manifest for my life. And I came up with the number $50,000 just out of curiosity to see what would happen. And I don't say this to impress anyone, but to impress upon you that if I did it and it happened to me, imagine what you can do with your life. I wrote down $50,000. And by the grace of God, because it's only by the grace of God, I was called for this new workplace where I am now. And they offered me 5 grand more than what I had wrote. So I manifested 50,000. They offered me $55,000. And I could not believe that. In fact, I started crying because I couldn't believe that that could be that simple. So when I tell you that what I have done to attract success, abundance, or whatever it may be to my life, when you really start to feel, because the secret is the feeling, when you really start to feel that you are worthy enough to attract that which you are asking for, it would happen. It would happen. It's not in our timing, but in God's timing. So when they say to you, what do you want for you, for your life? It can be challenging at times because we don't know what we want until you have a definite major purpose and you start to write that thing that you want and you focus on that. Believe me, guys, it will come to you. It may not be in the time that you want it, but it will come. It took a year for me to see this. But imagine if you start to do this in your life today. How much quicker, how much faster would you start to attract that which you want? because you start to feel that you deserve it. You start to feel that you are worthy enough and give yourself permission to accept it. Because that's the thing. We can be getting blessings, but if we don't receive it, we don't accept it, it can go away, it can disappear, God can give it to someone else. This is why it's so important for me to be in a receiving mode and accepting and not letting negativity take control of my thoughts. Because when you let negativity take controls of your thoughts, that's what you start to attract. You start to attract negativity because it's what you constantly keep pondering on. It's a magic, it's a secret. Perhaps that's what many will say. But the grace of God is so good. And in the Bible, it states that He wanted for us abundance. He wanted for us victory. He wanted for us not to live in pain. It's so true. But we have to believe and have faith that we deserve that. Carolina, mi amor, how you doing? I hope all is well for you, my love. I've been thinking a lot about you, Caroline. I hope everything that you want, it's on its way. That's what I'm praying for you, girlfriend. You deserve it. That was a little side note there on how they limited beliefs that kept them from entering the flow of abundance. We were asked to write down. While most of the men in the group blithely threw around figures with lots of zeros, Bonnie and I both came up with very conservative numbers. And that's what perhaps I did. Very conservative. Because sometimes we can tend to put a block on the things that we can attract because of being timid, because of being conservative, or maybe perhaps because you've never had that in your life. But imagine, just let's play a little game here. Charismatic, welcome. Thank you. Do you? Okay. Then maybe we need to get like a one-on-one, charismatic, so I can kind of help you with that. So imagine, what would it be like if you had that which you wanted? What would you become? How would you act? How would you be if you have in your hands everything you wanted? These are questions that were asked to me that I never thought about because no one ever put me in that position. So if you guys can give me the permission right now, put yourself in that position. What it would be like to have everything you ever wanted. What would you be thinking? How would you be speaking? How would you be walking? How would you be talking? It's a good question to ponder because many times we don't give ourselves permission to, one, forgive ourselves. To go back to that 10-year-old child that perhaps maybe you were abused. Maybe. Hi, Rosa. How you doing? So this is a good time for me to come up here, huh? It's been challenging for me to do 7:30, 8 o'clock, but I'm going to stick to it. It's just a matter of balancing everything I have around me. Welcome, my love. I hope all is well with you. Give yourself permission. That 10-year-old child of yours, whatever happened that day, how are you treating your childlike self? Rhonda! My throat. So they worried about what others would think. And this is our problem too. Sometimes we get to worry what others think, and it stops us from doing what we were meant to do. Sometimes it stops us from listening to our calling to walk into our purpose, because we all have purpose in this world. I know many times when I was growing up, my family kept saying I was the crazy one in the family and I was never going to amount to anything. Some people can use that and deteriorate your lives into destruction. And that I did. And I did it very well because I believed what they were saying. I believed that I was nothing. I believed that I deserved nothing. And I believed that my voice will be never heard, because every time I used to say something as a child, they would say, "Shut up. This is not your place," or "Shut up," and I kept quiet. So for a long time, I'm in my 40s, imagine. And now is that I'm starting to understand what life is about, what God wants us to walk in, what is my purpose? Because our family can tend to take that away from us. Not intentionally, because they don't know what they don't know. You got to remember, this is like it's a generation. Mom raised us like their mom raised them. Their mom raised them like our grandparents raised them, and so forth and so forth and so on. So they don't know what they don't know. But when you grow up and you start to see life and life's challenges start to hit you bad, we don't know how to react to that. And that's what happened to me. I'm just telling you my experience and my story. I don't know who of us can relate to this, but I didn't have such a quite loving childhood. Uh, when I was 9 years old, I had to raise my little brother and my sister because mom was always at work. So you would say 9 years old, I was already cooking. I was already doing what a mom does in the household. Being the older sister, we have to I had to do those things. I didn't get to do them. I had to do them because I was forced to do them. If not, my brother and my sister wouldn't eat. They wouldn't know what to do or how to take care of themselves. So my childhood got ripped away from me. I didn't have a quite good childhood because I couldn't play with my friends when they were playing. I had to take care. I had to be a mom at the time. I'm not upset about it. Hello, because it made me who I am today. But it messed me up here because I never could forgive that child that was inside of me. And so I was heading to a road of destruction and I didn't know how to get out because I was doing what my surroundings were doing. So they used to party all the time. So I thought that was a good thing. So I started partying at a young age until it led me to where it led me. And that led me to becoming homeless. That led me to becoming where I was at the time. And by the grace of God, I can celebrate 17 years. But still, in the 17 years, it took me till this time to really see what my purpose was, to really see what my calling was. That's a long time of therapy because I was so messed up here. So my purpose on doing these calls is to help that person, that individual that needs to hear that they are worthy, that needs to hear that you are enough, that you are amazing, that someone loves you, because we miss that. Sometimes no one told us how much they love us. No one told us how outstanding we are. No one told us, I'm so proud of you. At least it didn't happen in my world. So you have someone in your life right now, in your ear, wherever you may find yourself, telling you how much they love you, how much you are worthy, how much you are deserving of for greatness, abundance, happiness, peace. Because our Heavenly Father gives us that for free. We just got to tap in. We don't know how to tap in. I didn't know how to tap in. I didn't know how to pray. I didn't know how to speak to God. I didn't know how to ask for things. Just like you would talk to a friend. That's it. He wants your heart. That's all he wants. And he will do the rest. If you can surrender to him, let him guide you, let him put you in the positions which you want, and you mix the two and you twine them the two. Hello, Elaine. You will be where you want to be. I promise you. So they were worrying about the numbers of what they wanted. And so they were being conservative because they worried about what others thought, wondering if they were deserving, and feared wouldn't be loved and accepted if we had generous income. Do you see this? Do you see what comes up in people's head when they are asked what yearly income you want for your life? We don't know. We women need to uproot our self-denying beliefs about money and view prosperity as freedom to do more for ourselves and to be of more better service to others. We need to encourage each other in learning to value our talent by accepting as worthy our ability to earn money. When we believe that we are worthy to receive and that the universe benevolently wishes to give it to us, we can flow with the stream of abundance and feel well cared for, a wealthy no matter what the circumstances. Abundance is, in large part, an attitude. So, in here in this book is saying that the abundance is much more like an attitude because it's the feeling. The feeling is the secret. I deserve to live abundantly. Life is an abundant blessing, and I am worthy of every smigden. Of every smigden. Because we are. We are. No matter what anyone told you, you are deserving of everything you always wanted. Ana Prima, ¿cómo está? Welcome. So just know that you are outstanding, amazing. I'm proud of you. And you are where you need to be. If you're going through some sort of struggle, if you feel like you're feeling stuck in some way, shape, and form of your life, just know that this is part of a process. These are called character building days. When you're going through trouble, it's only molding you, it's only shaping you to what your purpose is. So be in unison with the struggle that you have in your life. If you're having problems and you are having a way that you can't see a way out, accept it. Say thank you, because these are all lessons that are being taught for us to learn. God teaches us and disciplines us by giving us lessons. Sometimes they are too hard to handle. I know, I've been there. But they're only a way to shape you and mold you into what your purpose is going to become. We can't lean on our own understanding. We may not understand what the Lord wants for us or from us, but we can trust and believe that He is perfect and everything He does is for us, not to us. So if you're finding yourself in a struggle right now and you just can't see a way out, be patient. Hold on. Be patient. This too shall pass. Remember that everything is a season. We all go through our ups and downs. It's a season. It must happen though, because it's shaping us. It's forming us, making us a better person to what our purpose is going to be. We are all put here for a purpose. We all have to, we get to find out what our purpose is so we can start to walk on it. Walk towards your purpose. We may not know what it is, But just stay the course. Stay vigilant to your surroundings. Stay in joy. Stay in happiness. Be grateful for the good, the bad, the ugly. Be grateful for where you at today, because it's going to open doors for your tomorrow. I promise you, it will pass. If you're hurting, if you can't see, you don't understand, maybe it's not for you to understand right now at the time. You will, though. You will. You will understand in the long run, in the future, why you had to go through what you're going through today. Lean on your Father. He loves you. He protects you. And He's opening doors that no one can ever open and closing doors that no one can ever close. If a door closed on your life and you are transitioning into something that you're not familiar with, be grateful for that, because it's a blessing in disguise. We don't know what the blessing is or what is it for, but we sit in gratitude that at least we have a place to stay, we have food to eat, we have a shelter when it can be worse. So we can be grateful for that. Even though we're not where we want to be, we can be grateful to be where we are right now. I hope this message helped someone. I hope and pray that you can forgive yourself and start to accept the things you deserve and the things that you want. I hope you stay in gratitude. I hope you don't let no one take your peace away. And I hope and pray that you can find your calling so you can start to walk on your purpose. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I do this more for me because sometimes I need to hear those words. But I come in here to tell you, because sometimes we all need to hear those words. We all need to feel that we are loved. We all need to feel that someone cares and someone in our corner is praying for us. Despite what's going on in our lives, despite us having a relationship or not, just know that I love you. I care for you, and I pray for each and every one of you that show up on my life every single day. Because sometimes we just don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We just don't know what's going to happen on a day-to-day basis. But if we lean on the love and the understanding of the Lord, you better believe we will be protected. We will be blessed. And we will be untouchable because we belong to Him. And if we have someone else praying for us, the blessing will come quicker and faster. And like I said, we just need to be in a form of receiving and allowing others to love on us, allowing others to pour their joy, their happiness, their peace on us. Sometimes people just don't want that for themselves. But I'm here to say, I am in your corner. Whatever you're going through, you have a friend, a true friend that stands in your corner and worries about you every single day. We don't have to have a relationship right now, but I'm here to say I would love to have a relationship with each and every individual that shows up on my life. I love you. I'm a true friend. When I have a friend, I may not talk to you every day. We may not, but when we do, you can automatically feel the energy and the love pouring out of me into you. So be blessed and at rest, family. because I consider you all my family. My brothers, my sisters, my nephews, my nieces, my cousins. Be at rest so you can be blessed. It's only a season, it's temporary. Be grateful. It's hard, I know, until you can make a decision every single day to live in joy or live in misery. And if there's a lot of misery going on in your life, be grateful that that's going on in your life so that your world can start to change. Because whatever you resist persists. And if you resist it, you persist it. So let's be in unison, in happiness with whatever's going on so this tree can start to flourish and start to grow. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for coming to my life. It means the world to me to see you guys. I may not see you face to face, but seeing your pictures and your names brings me so much joy. And it's like having you right in front of me every single time. I love you all, and I'm going to leave you like I always leave you. If you believe, you can achieve. Have a wonderful, blessed night, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I love you. If no one has told you today, I love you. I'm so grateful for you. And I am blessed to have you in my life. And I hope you can feel the same about me. I see you guys tomorrow. Bye, Facebook. I see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye, Brian. Brian, do me a favor. If you can and will, share the stream. Invite some people. Tell them to subscribe to my channel, Brian. Please help me out to get this channel to grow where it needs to be. Start sharing in your email, in your community, in your circle of friends, in your circle of family. Tell them about my live. Share what you are getting and receiving from me. Share it with your family. Share it with your friends so they can start to see some change in their lives as well. I am so grateful for you, Brian. Have a wonderful, blessed night. See you tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Have a good night.